Hey guys, and welcome back. So I'm covering the SLATER case again, as the plot thickens and more evidence is now coming out and everything else about it all. So I just thought I'd crack on and get the evidence out there for you to see. As I know that most of you guys may not have TikTok or anything else, so I just thought I'd get on with it and show you guys what's actually going off.
No, he weren't drunk, because no one drank for like a while now. How do I fund my lifestyle? I work on the railways. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know whether to believe Ayub's story at all. He keeps changing his statement all the time now about it all and what actually is going off. I don't know what to believe with this Ayub guy, as he can't be trusted at all with what he's saying and putting on, and I'm just hoping one of these days that he gets caught out in a line, he actually spills the beans about it all, because then hopefully we can put it to rest then.
Guys, yes, I have seen the Warren Slater post. Loads of you DM me about it, so thank you so much for that. And I've watched it. I have got a few issues with it, and there's a couple of parts I'm going to play back to you and that I want to talk about that I've picked up on. My first question would be, why now? Why is he apparently back up there recording this now and definitely posting it now? Now, I say apparently because you need to separate the two. There's no telling when this was recorded. It could have been weeks ago, okay? He may not have been allowed to post it yet because he's up there calling BS. Now, a lot of people have done the same, but they're lesser known. They're much, much harder to contain and control, whereas he's well known. Everyone knows Warren Slater, so he's much, much easier to contain and control. Now, the skeptic, the critical analysis and the criminologist in me would suggest that maybe he's not been allowed to post that until such time when a forced landslide is done to cover that evidential graveyard. I don't just mean Jay Slater, I mean the potential mafia's dumping ground, or one of them. Once all that's nicely covered and all the evidence is gone because of all the attention that's around that area, okay, Warren, off you go. Go record what you want now. Now, forgive my ignorance on this, but are Debbie and Warren not together anymore? I presume they're a split family. I mean, I don't know. Up to now, I've only focused on the criminal aspect of this because that's my field of knowledge. I haven't focused on the family dynamics too much. Okay, so I'm presuming they're not together because they're a very different dynamic. Because on one side, you've got Debbie Duncan, who, in my opinion, knew exactly what happened to Jay Slater from day one as soon as she got off the plane, okay? She's known all along. You know, and locals have told me that during the time of the investigation, when the narrative was we don't know where he is yet, she was having her nails painted, she was having her hair done, she was drinking, having a laugh. This is just what the locals have told me, okay? And on the other side, you've got Warren, who seems like this worried, stressed, doting dad who just wants to find his son. Now, in the middle of all this, you've got big brother Zach, okay? Now, he's very, very quiet in the media, very quiet on camera. He doesn't really say much, okay? Keeps himself to himself. That might be just the way he is. It's not for me to say. I don't know the lad, okay? But 1 minute, he's in an interview with Debbie Duncan, looking very uncomfortable, but the only time he pipes up is to remind Debbie it was WhatsApp, yeah? Okay. Then, on the other dynamic, he's with his dad. Standing there in the middle of down the bank saying, it's up that way, Dad. Why is he directing his dad up the bank that Jay Slater apparently walked up? I mean, surely by now, Warren Slater, everybody knows that Jay Slater apparently walked up that bank. So why would he need to stand there and direct him, say, Dad, remember, up that way? That's two very discreet directions that he's given his mum and his dad on separate occasions. Does he know a lot more but is petrified?
10 o'clock buzz.
And that famous 10 o'clock buzz just happens to come down the bank whilst Warren and Zach are there filming. How convenient. I mean, oh God, why is this once again seeming so staged? Who knows, maybe they waited around for that little piece of footage for when that buzz come down at 10 o'clock just to prove that, yeah, it was right what that witness said. The buzz does come along at 10 o'clock. There is a buzz that exists that come down. Don't know why Jay didn't take it. I just find it interesting how Warren Slater was allowed to go up there and film and call BS or post it after that landslide, and now they're saying that they're making it a tourist attraction where people can pay and go up there because it's a place of interest.
He's right though, about how the brother is giving them both a bit of directions of what to say and that. It just is weird how he's had to remind them both about what to say and stuff and directions of where to go, which I'll post a proper video from Warren's later on in the video, along with the voice notes as well that has been leaked out as well from ayub. But it's just a coincidence how there was meant to be a landscape that was meant to have happened as well, which I don't see how that could have been possible either. It's just weird how they're coming out with it all now, saying that there was a landscape and that. And also with the 10 o'clock bus, it famously appears as he's filming, walking up that hill.
Guys, this Jay Slater thing's getting more and more suspicious every day. I'm going to show you a video shortly that I wasn't aware that was out there. I've certainly never seen it before. And I've checked on TikTok and I've checked on YouTube and I can't see it anywhere. Apparently it's been kept under wraps locally in Tenerife, and my contact has sent it to me. Now this video was taken a couple of weeks ago by some random locals on a boat right down in Masca, okay? And it's of an apparent landslide right where Jay Slater was apparently found. And I say apparent landslide because of what I'm going to tell you about afterwards. And I've done my research and there hasn't been a landslide in Masca for 56,000 years. So this is something that doesn't happen there. So here's the footage of the apparent landslide right in that ravine.
Estoy en ello, estoy en ello. Joder.
Now this was kept within their local press, the Canary Weekly, and rumours under the radar with the locals are, some people say they heard small explosions. Obviously I can't confirm this or deny that, but that's what they're saying over there. And some locals who are interested in the Jay Slater case are saying somebody got sloppy and left some evidence behind. I'm pretty sure that this landslide wasn't supposed to be seen. Let me just run a thought by you guys. There hasn't been a landslide in the whole of Masca for 56,000 years. And it just so happens right after all this issue of Jay Slater and all the investigation process and all the rumours and all that kind of stuff, there just so happens to be a landslide right in the ravine of where he's apparently found. And locals are saying they heard small explosions. And I know lots of people out there are focusing on this CCTV stuff, these grainy images of a group of people acting apparently suspiciously in Los Gigantes, which in itself is covered in CCTV in that location. There's a port police station just down the way from it, and there's people always floating around there, so there will have been plenty of people to like evidence what went on there. So it's not like there wouldn't be any witnesses or anything like that. So it's about time people started listening to what the locals see, what they say, and what they record. rather than clutching at straws with some of these channels that I've seen that are focusing on these CCTV that could be literally anybody, and they don't know from the locals what that area is like, you know, how heavily it's CCTV'd, and there's a police station just nearby, a port police station, and there's always people floating around there, so nothing dodgy there could happen without there being witnesses.
He's right though. I don't think anyone were meant to have seen that landslide at all in the area, or anyone to be able to see the landslide at all. And as he said, that some of them heard like explosions that happened as well, which I don't know if it's true or not, if they actually heard explosions when it happened. And as for it to be just after they found a body as well, which is quite strange, and they hadn't had one for that amount of period of time, which is quite strange. Why would they have been one now in all them years of them not having a landslide at all for them many years? It's just a coincidence that they've had one now and not before. What do you guys think?
The voice notes that Ayub sent me, literally, I think it was a day or two after Jay went missing. So here we go.
Yeah, like fucking, I know his boys in that, innit? That I know from Tenerife for a while, so we just all partying together. And then we're sitting there with all the boys and that. Then his other mate stood up and said, "Oh, let me get the key to the apartment I'm going now." He wanted to carry on partying, innit? And then he's like, "Bro, I ain't got," he goes, "I ain't got nowhere to stay, bro. Like, in Tramps, that park club," he said, "I ain't got nowhere to stay. Can I come yours?" I was like, my place is a bit far away, though, bro. Like, it's by the mountains and that. He was like, "No, I don't mind." I was like, "Cool." And then I was like, "I'll get you a pillow and a blanket. You can have the sofa." So we was driving all the way back to mine, stopped off at a shop near mine, got him, like, water, Pepsis and whatever. Got my mate some. He was sleeping. My mate was sleeping the whole way, though, do you know what I mean? And then, fucking, we got in the yard. My mate went straight to his bed. I just got our bits and pieces out of the car. He went in the yard. Obviously, he was videoing my mate laughing at him before we got out. And then he went in. I was like, "Yo, here's a clean towel for tomorrow morning." Well, it was morning anyway. It's like 6, 7-ish. I was like, "Yeah, bro, there's a towel. And then for the morning, there's a pillow, there's a blanket, there's your sofa," sort of thing. So I went upstairs, like, left it at that. He asked me, "Can I smoke cigarettes inside?" I was like, "No, just open the door." So he's smoking cigarettes. I could hear him just open the door, smoking cigarettes. He was like wired, innit? And then he took a picture of the place opposite. That's how the girl found my house the next afternoon, do you know what I mean? So boom. And then after, I'm thinking he's asleep. So boom, the door buzzer goes. They're like, "Oh, okay, move your car. The neighbour's in it." So I moved the car. And then I see him chatting to the woman. And then he was like, "Oh, this woman's saying I can get a bus from here every 10 minutes. So there's a bus stop right outside my gaff, innit? So I was like, "All right, sweet, bro. If you need me, you know where the green door is." And then I did say, like, before that, "Yo, just stay, bro. I'll drive you in the morning, innit? Like, there's no bus coming 10 minutes. You know what I mean? We're in the mountains." And he's like, "No, I insisted on going. So I'm not going to tell a grown man, babe, like, yo, you have to stay." Do you know what I mean? I was like, "All right, sweet, bro. If you want to go, innit? The bus stop is there." And then next thing you know, I'm getting a call at like 9 o'clock saying the mate he's gone missing. He rang them, said he left mine, said I'm off. And then he rang them 50 minutes later saying, "Yo, I'm in a fucking ditch. I need water. I think I'm going to die." That's what he told the girl, you know, "I think I'm going to die. And I'm on 1%. And then he sent the last location. And the last location was on some fucking rural path, a good 20 minutes behind mine, a good half an hour behind mine, do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, like, I went to the fucking Guardia Civil in Playa Americas on my birthday, like from 12 till 4, like, do you know what I mean? Telling them what I know anyway, do you know what I mean?
Since then, 'cause this was obviously sort of 2-3 weeks ago that he sent me those voice notes, the Daily Mail have actually found Ayub and been at his door. They had this...
Here I am, back at the starting point. June was last seen to be stood. And this is the view from, as you can see, the village. Well, houses are you come out. He's turned left. He has knocked on this door to the restaurant. Asked how the buzz is, and they say that he has walked up the hill. That was the 10 o'clock buzz. So, seriously, I think there's a lot of bullshit going on. Truthfully, can anybody see a shortcut back to Los Cristianos?
As you can see in the voice note from Ayub, that it changes the times on when you were meant to have been down wherever. It goes from saying from 20 minutes away to 30 minutes. So which is it to be? 20 minutes or 30 minutes? That's what I don't get. Is why would you say that he was 20 minutes away when you're now then saying that he was 30 minutes away? So which is it to be? And as you could see in the last one from Warren Slater, of the route that Jay took back to get back to where he should have been, he leaves like a big massive clue, and I hope you lot can see the big massive clue in it all. And as you can see in the footage as well, the bus, the 10 o'clock bus comes down as well, to go to where the airbnb is that Ayub stayed at, and where Jay were potentially lost at. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share as much as you can, comment down below what you all think. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out.